7-Eleven, 7 even back door, Lil Joe. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. Y'all might not get it, but y'all gonna find out in a little bit. Sidney Shelby, July 28th, 1931. September 23rd, 2020 is when he died, known as Guitar Crusher and formerly as Bone Crusher. Dun, 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 was an American blues singer and guitarist for many years based in Berlin, Germany. Primarily a singer, billed as the big voice from New York. He also played guitar and blues harmonica. He's been very, very famous for a long time. Shout out to Sidney Shelby, who also just so happens to be the grandfather of your boy Desiigner. People was wondering how he got into the entertainment industry, especially since he ain't got no talent. He's best known for saying panda, 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 panda. But when you got family ties in the entertainment industry, all you gotta do is make a phone call or two, and before you know it, you're on stage and you're putting out hits. Sidney Royal Selby III. He the third coming of a famous blues singer, better known by his stage name. Desiigner is an American rapper and singer. He is best known for his 2015 debut single, Panda, which topped the Billboard Hot 100. Shortly after the song gained viral status online, he signed with Kanye West's Good Music and imprint on Def Jam Recordings. His 2016 follow-up single, Timmy Turner, peaked at number 33 on the Billboard Hot 100s. Despite this, Desiigner is frequently described as a one-hit wonder. Without releasing a debut studio album, he parted ways with both labels in 2019, and it's been downhill ever since then. Sidney Royal Selby III was born on May 3rd, 1997 in Brooklyn. He is a Afro-Barbadian and African-American descent, anything but straight up black, and the grandson of blues musician Sidney Guitar Crusher, aka Bone Crusher Selby. He grew up in the Louis Armstrong housing projects in the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood, and I'm pretty sure his grandfather was good friends with Louis Armstrong. He got deep family ties, deep family roots, but the thing about it is, if you're not making the sacrifice, you gonna have to go under some type of mind control. People thought he was Afro Man when they saw the mugshots. Come to find out, that's Desiigner, looking like he 50-something years old and he only 28 years old. He's singing the blues for real. He might as well pick up a guitar. We're about to get into this news. Y'all got to see what's going on with your boy. He doing bad. Look.
A Grammy-nominated rapper out on bond this evening after his arrest in Horry County. County deputies arresting and booking Desiigner, whose legal name is Sidney Selby, into jail Monday on charges of third-degree domestic violence. Records show the arrest stems from a confrontation earlier this month in the Conway area. Selby is accused of throwing car keys at the victim, who says they needed to go pick up luggage left at the airport. He then allegedly whipped the keys out of her pants pocket, causing those pants to tear. Selby's then accused of throwing the victim to the ground, and officers found scratches and bleeding on her arm and lower back. He has been released now. Selby actually releasing a number of projects, though, you should know, since 2016, most notably known for earning a Grammy nomination in 2016 for his performance of his hit song, Panda.
Panda, 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 panda. Now he going ape shit. And he in and out of jail, back and forth. He can't make up his mind. They're saying something's wrong with his mind. And I wouldn't doubt it, because this mind control stuff is real. You see a commercial, you pull up in the drive-thru thinking it's going to look like it did in the commercial. They give you the sandwich looking like they sat on it. Ain't got no tartar sauce, no mayonnaise, no nothing. But you still eat it because your ass is under mind control. We're about to get into some more of this news. Look at this, y'all.
Journalists and all these blogs were writing false narratives saying that I have to register for being a sex offender and I've been to jail. I don't have to register for being a sex offender and I've never been in jail. So this for all y'all to correct y'all. LOD Entertainment, still one of the biggest entertainment companies out here, going all the way around the world, grabbing that bag, yes, of course. This is what we doing, man. New music on the way. I never stop making music. Don't let these blogs up with my supporters. Don't do that, man. Designer's still here and we looking good and we doing it to the greats, to the highest. Love.
And the most craziest part is throughout Desiigner's career, we all watched Desiigner struggle with mental health. And he's been doing everything as possible to revitalize his music career after the incident. Although social media suggests that he's been canceled, while Desiigner suggests that the only thing that's been canceled is his ability to fly commercially. And we all know that that's not a problem for Desiigner.
Don't play, man. Don't play, man. My business manager telling me I gotta chill out with the Ubers. I'm spending like 20,000 on them.
Listen,
We gotta chill.
stay in your lane. We'll get ran over.
Stay in your lane.
I mean, the internet is doing exactly what the internet does. You got one side saying he need help and y'all gotta chill. Then you got the other side like, nah, this is exactly why he fell off and obviously.
Yeah, he whipped out his hot dog on the airplane and started playing with himself real bad. And when you do something lame like that, and you're supposed to be a rapper, and you spitting bars about other lames and not being lame, that's when he got canceled. That ain't the only thing he did, though. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, in the industry to where you set up to be an entertainer, you might mess your lines up. You might show up to a gig and you ain't feeling it that day. You see football players, they get injured bad. You be like, damn, homie ain't never gonna be able to walk again. They put him in that little tent. They go in there. Before you know it, he come out hopping like a bunny rabbit. Like ain't nothing happened. So they got ways to keep the show going. But when the show is over, you're going to have to deal with them consequences of whatever it is they did to put you in a loop to get you going. Okay, we're going to get on Desiigner a little bit more, but since we're talking about mind control and things like that, I want to show y'all something that's very impressive to me. This woman is a talent of all talents. I've seen her perform, and I swear it look like she be possessed every damn time. She get out there, she give you a good old American ass show, and it be good. People be into it and tune. They be blown away like, whoo, she really did that shit. I seen her play the piano. She do the saxophone. It ain't nothing that this woman can't do. I'm pretty sure when they get her back there and there's lights, cameras, actions, whatever they do, they could let her do it. It's like in the Matrix. They put the program in your brain. She could do karate. It ain't nothing that this lady can't do. She put that Illuminati symbolism up and let y'all know, hey, this is the big leagues here, baby. And she show up to play. It's levels to this. Desiigner is at a lower level. They gave him the juice, but when he drank it, it didn't sit right in his system. I know he went up to the record execs and told them about his grandfather and his lineage for talent. He could make hits for decades, so they figure they could put him on or whatever the case is, but he fell flat. Now I got to get back into Bone Crusher, his granddaddy. He got a great grandson out there named Desiigner, and he out here fucking up. What happened to his grandfather back in the day? I'm pretty sure he had a clean slate. Selby was born at Lake Landing in Hyde County, North Carolina. He sang gospel in the Mount Pilgrim Baptist Church and on the radio as a schoolboy. At the age of 15, he went to live with his mother in New York. He started a band, the Midnight Rockers, and performed in colleges and clubs in the New York area. He was getting it popping back in the 60s, y'all. In the 1960s, he recorded a number of singles on King and other labels. He also toured with artists such as Benny King, the Driftlers, and the Isley Brothers. La da 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 da. Yeah. In 1982, he went to Berlin, Germany with the New York guitarist Nick Katzman and began to attract an audience with the new Midnight Rockers. They soon performed in clubs and on major festivals all over Europe. Their repertoire included Selby's originals, R&B standards, ballads, and soul classics on his recordings and live gigs. He was backed by artists such as Katie Webster, Eb Davis, Detroit Gary Wiggins, Christian Rainberg, Tyrese, Glenn Jr., Alvin Lee Charles, Honey Boy Otis, Wild Jimmy Sperling, Benny Bailey, Calvin Owens, Mac Man. He was that dude in the 60s. When he get on stage and say, well, that's when everybody in Europe lose their motherfucking mind. Originally known as Bone Crusher. Dun, 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 dun. Shelby's name changed to Guitar Crusher after he smashed his guitar over the head of an unruly customer in the club during the show. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me he had mental issues as well? He went from a bone crusher to the guitar crusher when he smashed the guitar over somebody's head. They started acting up. He started acting up. Before you know it, he had a new nickname and they stopped booking him for shows. He was called a living legend by the press in Germany several times in Germany. They gave him that good old salute when he came to town. He show up in Germany, them boys, they salute his ass. You would have thought somebody else came back to life. They show him love overseas. He was a rock star, a punk rock star back in the day. Rest in peace to him. We talking about Designer's granddad. And I'm pretty sure he wanted to live on that legacy. He looked just like the man. And that's crazy. The third coming, it's in his blood. I know he got to feel like he failed his family with his career going south the way it went south. Legal issues. On September 8, 2016, Desiigner and 3 other people were arrested in New York City after a 911 caller claimed that he pulled the gun on them. Desiigner was later found in the SUV with 4 other people, Pender, and the vehicle was searched. The police allegedly found oxycodone and guns, for which he and the other individuals received drug and weapon charges. They were all detained in custody on September 10, 2016. His felony gun charge was dropped by prosecutors. He was cleared of the charges on September 12, 2016, when it was found that the pills were antibiotical steroids belonging to his driver. So they put it on the driver. He had to take the rap for Desiigner. In April 2023, Desiigner was charged with indecent exposure after allegedly being caught on the Delta Airlines flight masturbating in front of flight attendants while traveling from Tokyo to Minneapolis, Minnesota. He later posted an apology on social media, Pender, for the incident and claimed he will be checking himself into a facility for mental health treatment, Pender. So can you imagine the scene? You on Delta, you look over, Desiigner over, he letting that thing, he flaring it out. He's stroking, he getting it on with himself on the damn plane with that big, ugly demon smile. And they had to pull over the plane. They landed it on the cloud just to give him a parachute and drop his ass off in North Carolina somewhere. The news get worse, y'all. Y'all got to see this stuff. Look.
Since then?
Just been staying focused, bro. You know, after everything happened, you know, just really just finding love, bro. Finding somebody I could really just be a companion with and putting it together and have some great conversations and flow again.
Oh, when did that happen?
It happened after the
incident.
Yeah.
The great incident. So, okay, you're flying back from Tokyo. What were you doing in Tokyo?
Tour, Thailand, and just really just, you feel me, selling merch. I had sold $80,000 in merch. I had to my PMR, me and A Boogie, we did a great relationship. Shout out my bro A Boogie, you know, and just, you know, just kept it going.
Okay, and so, like, what was going on? Was it a drugs thing, or like, what led to you having this meltdown?
Mentally, Adam, I wasn't in the right place. Like, I had a long time to think about this, and it's just like, literally, mentally, I wasn't in the right place. I was just like having so much fun. I was just having so much fun and just like, not controlling myself at the time. So, you know, I came back home though, and I just really just started bettering myself from there. I was just like, yo, it's time to read more. It's time to go on hikes. It's time.
That man was in Thailand having too much damn fun. Y'all know how it go, man. I seen it. Them dudes it's a lot of brothers going to Thailand. And when they get there, you know what they going there for. You know what they going there for, man. They looking for them. Y'all know what they looking for over there in Thailand. He had too much fun over there. He figured you could be a deviant all day, every day. He didn't know how to turn it off on his way back to America. So if he was wilding out like that on the plane, imagine what he was doing in Thailand. In the restaurants, Panda. They probably took him to a zoo. Ain't no telling what he did to the monkeys when he was over there in Thailand. You can't trust him with nothing at this point. You damn sure can't trust him with your kids. But I'm trying to let people know out there that if you want in any arena, if you're trying to join any gang, you better be with the program. And whatever that program is, you better be with it. You want to join the Bloods, you better know the hand gestures. You better know what time it is, else you're going to get caught slipping. You ain't going to be able to make it. You're going to have to catch up quick in order to survive. You want to be a crib, whatever you're trying to be, GD, BD, you got to know the lingo. And if you don't know, somebody going to get your mind right. And a lot of times, they'll train you sexually to put you in the game. And that's where anything, they'll get you right. Get your hair all the way right. They'll have you functioning how you're supposed to function. You don't fell in love with your OG because he trained you right. And that's the craziest part about it. When you hear a grown man or these young boys talking about their OG, that's the dude that put them in the game. And the OG is basically they boo or whatever, Birdman. When you think about it, think about Birdman and Lil Wayne. That's how I go on the street level, the industry level, whatever level. And for Desiigner to be exposed to the entertainment industry, riding the coattail of his grandfather's success, and he ain't even got the talent to back it, just imagine what he had to do to even get in position. I want to do myself a favor, and I want y'all to come along for the ride. Yo, Reg, hit that music. Let me do this real quick. Put that up. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Come on. Let me do this. Where it's at? Okay, there it go. We're about to get into this tonight. I hope y'all ready. Okay, what's up with it? Why I ain't doing what I wanted to do? Okay, there it go. There it go. That's what I wanted to do right there. Yeah. Panda is inspired by the white BMW X6. Desiigner notes the luxury car's resemblance to the previously endangered animal. The Brooklyn-based rapper had the vision for his breakout track while playing, what is it? We don't need to know all that. So the song was inspired by a BMW. Okay, that's what's up, Panda. And it made him go crazy in the booth. People should have knew he had mental issues when the song came out and y'all was dancing to it and he was crying for help. They put a retard, and no disrespect, but they put somebody with special needs on the radio and let him go dumb. And the public, that just goes to show where our mental state is at. He said, I got broads in Atlanta, twisted dope, lean and sipping Fanta, credit cards and the scammers, wake up Versace shit, life designer, girl. Whole bunch of lavish. They be asking, round town who be clapping shit. Get. I be pulling up stuff in the phantom ship. Ooh, I got plenty of stuff in Bugatti whip. Look how I drive shit. Oh, black X6 Phantom, hey, white X6 killing on camera. Get. Papa perk, I can't stand up. Girl, gorilla, they come and kill you with bananas. Get. Four fellas, they finna pull up in the Phantom. Get. Now niggas, they come and kill you on the camera. Get. Big Rolly is dancing bigger than the panda. Go Oscar for Grammy. Bitch, pull up your panty. Full up. I'ma flip it. I got bitches pull up and they get it good, panda. I got niggas that's counting on digits. Get. Say you gonna make a lot of new money, grah. Now some killers pull off and they in the race. Eh? CDD pull up and the killer babe get. Pull up, fill up. Gon' fill the bank, grah. Niggas up in the bank, we gon' drill the bank, aye. F, we gon' kill the bank, get it. Got bras, yeah. I get, grah. I get cars, yeah, I shit it, grah. That's how I live it. Did it all for a ticket, grah. Now Flex drops the bomb, boom, when I spin it, ooh. And Bobby gon' trend it, grah. Jeff the Don doing business. Zana Ray fucking it up, and she doing her business, grah, panda. I bet getting to the chicken, counting the chicken, yay. And all of my niggas gon' spit it, get, panda. Now look at his ass. Look at his ass. In jail, looking like Afro Man and ODB had it, baby. But that's your boy. There's people out there listening mad because I'm talking about Desiigner. There's people out there that rated him they favorite rapper because they was feeling his bars. But now that he behind bars and he doing bad, people don't want to support him like how they used to, you know. And I'm trying to shed some light on the fact that in order to be in the entertainment industry, you got to be either willing to go crazy or you already crazy or whatever the case is. Okay, let me see what's going on with my people in the chat. Get this together. What's wrong with it? Oh my God, computer acting stupid. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel too. And we're gonna get this thing together. I feel bad for the young man because there's no telling what he's going through. Them celebrities, when they get around you, they want to see how they could break you. They put you on some you ain't never been put on to before. You get invited to that party, and there's some A-listers up in there. You want to fit in with the crowd, whatever they doing, you want to do it too. You want to let them know you ain't no bitch. Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt over there, George Clooney leaned back with some Casamigos in his hand. Next thing you know, they start pulling out them big boy drugs, allegedly. They offer you some. You don't want to look like no lame. They hand you the mushroom. They all getting bent. You smoke a little weed. You figure it ain't going to be nothing. You take whatever they taking. Next thing you know, you done completely lost your mind, panda. Now they training you. You don't know what's going on. They got you. They tugging all on your body. You on the bed. You don't fell off the bed, panda. They put you back on the bed. You don't know what's going on. You twisted. You liking it. You hating it. You loving it. You just all over the place. The ecstasy done got to your nipples. They sipping on lean perks. Them OG gangsters around there. Caught you slipping in the bathroom. Catch you while you on the toilet, panda. And take advantage of you. Next thing you know, you a freak. Making videos and things and sending it to other men. You twisted in the game. So it's sad like that. Especially for young entertainers that don't have talent. And when you do have talent, that might make it about 50 times worse. Because that's when them old weirdos want to meet you and shake your hand. Want you to come perform. And once you done singing, they still want you to perform. It be comedians going through it. You don't know who pull up to your show. I remember I read Mike Epps' book. He said he did a comedy show. And Steve Harvey pulled up in the limousine after the show and told Mike, he said, hey, come get in the limousine with me. And Mike Epps told him no. He said, I'm good, Steve. You can go on with all that. He wanted to get Mike Epps in that limousine. But Mike already peeped game. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that for y'all real quick. Look at this real quick, because it's crazy. It was in his book. I read it. Hold on. Uh-oh. There you go. I told y'all I wasn't lying. Look. Let me zoom that in for y'all. Mike Epps shared a 2016 era incident about a time early in his career when Steve Harvey invited him to ride in his limousine after a show at the Apollo Theater in Harlem, New York. According to Mike Epps, he had to decline the invitation because he had peed on himself after holding his urine while performing on stage and was too embarrassed to get in the car. Epps described the experience as a moment of camaraderie, knowing that he and Steve had known each other since the early days at the Apollo. Background: Steve Harvey used to host the Apollo and mentor Mike Epps early in his career. The incident after, can you imagine Day done peed on himself? I ain't gonna be able to ride with you, Steve, man. Just go keep on going, man. I ain't gonna be able to go today. No, man, he talking to Steve Harvey the whole time with his back turned. But when you read the book, it looked like he didn't want to get in there because Steve Harvey had on that pink suit and he didn't know how zesty he was feeling that day. And when you seen Mike Epps when he was younger, it was kind of, people ain't know if he was shaggy or whatever the case was. He'd be at the airport, they'd be like, it wasn't me. It's either he's Shaggy or Day Day. He get it either way. But that's Negro here, no there. Okay, let's get back into Desiigner. Panda.
Time to work out. It's time to really put myself in, build a mental, camp for myself for really just putting it together. I had wound up going to Music Cares. I had wound up going to NAMI, 1-800 numbers, and just building myself from there.
But so what, because I feel like part of the fascination with the storyline for people and why it went so viral is that people just didn't really understand. So was it like you thought that it was funny, or was it?
Why would you want to go on Adam 22 when you know that he let dudes bang his wife? You can't tell me it don't get weird with this guy. He liked to keep black guys BBCs around. What the hell he did to Poetic Flacco? Whack 100. He on the phone with Adam 22 with his pants all booty in the air, baby mama taking pictures confused. Wondering why is her man on the phone with this man with his booty in the air talking about other celebrities. He put his girl on you, next thing you know, he in the corner like Diddy with the Astroglide and he getting close, breathing all on your neck. When he heard about Desiigner whacking off on the plane, he flew that nasty bastard out so they could have a chat. I don't trust it. All of them dudes, them OGs, the brick babies, and they been in jail. Hey, homeboy, I seen you in the shower, man. Yeah. They linked up watching you shower, and they fully dressed. They come home licking their lips, just got done doing some gangs. They want to punk you. And you better not be soft because they're going to take them cheeks. And when Adam 22 hear about it, lo and behold, they got another podcast coming out. Look.
Is it more something where like you were just fully like tweaked out of your mind and you just didn't know what you were doing?
Yeah, didn't know what I was doing. I was fully tweaked out of my mind. This is when I was vegan. I didn't have enough sugars and stuff like that. Yeah, so it was like I was kind of like out of my body. It was an OB.
I know he ain't blame it on being a vegan. That's how you know something is seriously wrong with him. He looked like he on medications. Cause he's starting to deform and that's what happened when you on the meds. You had that same sad lab rat look on your face. Your shit be swollen. Your eyes be bugged out your head. Your cheeks you look like you sweating about to cry all the time. And Blueface got that same look. I think he on the meds bad. Look. Blueface got that ass knocked out the ring. Look at his face. He got that same face. Sweaty, swollen, look like he about to cry. He looking left, he looking right, just dumbfounded, stupid. Panda. Had them boys drawing all on his face in jail. He wake up, who gave me a tattoo, man? Why you do that to my face, man? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna tell my baby mama, what is this on my face? Them OGs knock his ass out and start drawing on his face. God damn. He's starting to look like Christian Rock. I don't know, man. I think about it all the time. Use the bathroom, I think about it. I woke up that Christian Rock. That ain't my baby. Charles Barkley baby. I don't know, man. Christian Rock. He turning into that bitch on the medications. His mama just couldn't get enough. Like, oh, that's my baby. Mom, you're being weird, Mom. Don't look at me like that, Mom. Put on some clothes. He go visit his mom. She come out the back room with some booty shorts on, talking about, hey, Blue. Oh, no, Mom. Put up the Debbie Rump Shakers, mother. Why you got the Debbie Rump Shakers out? Like, mind your business, boy. He trying to watch TV. She bending over, picking up stuff all in front of the TV. Come on, Mom. Now he don't know what to do. Like, I love my mother, but not like that. I don't think I do. Oh, my God. He just lay back down. If you slow it down, when he got knocked out the when he got knocked out the ring, he had the biggest smile. He had the biggest smile on his face when he was flying out the ring, man. It's the I swear it's the medications, man. They all need some help, especially Desiigner Panda.
We experienced like word. It really wasn't like who my character was, and it's just like word, bro. I was on medication. I took medication and word, and just went to sleep.
Told y'all. I knew it before he even said it. His head starting to go into the back of his head. His head, look at his head. His head going, oh man, it's mushed. If he keep on with them drugs, he gonna be nothing but forehead. His jaw, all that shit gonna go to his forehead. His cheeks, his eyes, he gonna look like an alien in a couple of years if he don't get off the medications. Cause his back, everything going, and then it's smushing in the back. It's gonna be all up in there.
Sleep on the plane.
And so the FBI is waiting for you when you land?
Word, for real.
And what was that whole process like? Like, what kind of questions were they asking, and how concerned were they?
Oh man, they was like, yo, like, why would you do that on a plane? I'm like, out of my body, saying just like wild shit, just like, yo, like,
hey, yo, panda, man, my panda. Yeah, man, wanna see it, man. Let me pull it out one more time. Panda. He said they locked him in a panda cage with a panda. They ain't know what else to do with him, man. They took him to the damn station and put him in the cage with a panda. Now he got to explain this stuff to his fan. Can you imagine how his stock was dropping the more he talked about it? People went to their playlist and went all the way down to the P section and deleted that shit immediately. If your girlfriend walk in on you and you listening to Panda, she gonna think you a habitual masturbator. Listening to Desiigner is like getting caught whacking off. Somebody forget to knock, you in there, Panda. You know it's bad when they walk in and would turn right back around, don't even say nothing, just walk back out like, whoops. They come in and see you and they be so shocked, they jaw just drop and stare at you like, oh my God. Panda. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. That shit get too high, it get heavy. Like, God damn. You start smelling like Cheez-Its and cheese puffs, remind you of some poontang. I seen people get freaky off a bag of hot Cheetos before. Like, oh, this make me want some sex. Yeah. They smell like hot, funky breath. Next thing you know, they think about getting some booty. Panda, panda, panda. You got to go handle that business real quick. Have you ever been a guest at somebody's house and they excuse themselves for no reason? It ain't got to use the bath. Just came out the bathroom. They sit down. Next thing you know, I'll be right back. I got to go do. And they be gone for a little bit. They in that bathroom or wherever they at. Panda, panda, panda. When nature calls, nature calls. But it is what it is at this point. But with him going back and forth to jail like this, it's looking like he ain't got a bright future with none of this stuff. Look.
It's about turning himself into a facility after exposing himself during a flight.
Tell ya, what's goody, what's shaking? How y'all feeling?
They need to just leave him in jail at this point. That face, we don't want it. Not in America. He Afro Barbados. He'll do good in Barbados. If he wanted to change his life around as be a fisherman or something like that, he could do that. Or if he just wanted to stand on the corner and drink beer in Barbados, that'll be perfectly fine. Cause he seemed like that's some he would be doing. Look.
Yeah, man.
I gotta figure out how to this shit getting too ignorant. I gotta figure out how to get this so we can enjoy it. Okay, listen.
Busting up, man.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Love y'all, man. Love all y'all.
Where that other hand at? He need to put both hands on the screen. Cause he look like he having too much fun by his damn self. I ain't
gonna lie, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all know the vibe.
You gotta wait till you get home to eat if he around, cause you know he gonna want some. It don't matter what it is. I get some of them fries. You pull out the cheeseburger, he gonna ask for a bite, and he gonna bite in the same part that you bit. You'll have to wait till you get home. Fooling with. Hey, in society, people don't have the tolerance for people like him. They gonna have to find a facility to keep him in there. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I could take them away. Along on the vision, boom, 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 bras. Some was the son of my squad in Brooklyn squad. It's the killer bees on the swarm. Since the moment was on, since don't know. It's just must touch my skill. It gotta touch moment. G-bitty day of the kill now. Write that down, pass it all around. They were so hard, bring cement to the ground. And then they just stay in 52 states. I get psycho killer. And bass, my producer slayer. It was like, damn, hop on stage, you get down. That's what he on. They need to put him on the food stamp. Looking like that. I'm over it. I don't want to see, oh man, I'm about to gag. I don't want to see his face, Panda. He be whacking off in public places. They ain't going to stop until he do something to somebody. For real, for real. Shelby has released multiple projects under the Desiigner name since 2016, including his first solo album or whatever. He was nominated for a Grammy for the best performance for his song called Panda. And to be honest with y'all, the only reason why I did this stream, because I knew I was going to be able to say Panda, 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 Panda. And he not in the news often, so I figure I seize the moment. 50 Cent looking like somebody old ass, peanut eating ass grandfather. You been blocked. The fuck? I ain't do nothing to y'all. Damn, 50 look bad. Damn, somebody give him some peanuts or something. Even Morgan Freeman shaking his head like, what the fuck going on here? Look at his hairline. Like Edward Scissorhands his barber or something. Y'all know that movie gonna be butt. Like, hey, you wanna fight me? I beat your ass. Same way I did T.I. Kids. They say something else about my mother, I beat their ass too. Same way I beat your ass. I want to see 50 Cent and Mike Tyson get into an argument. What you say about me, punk? Oh, punk, I beat your ass. I beat your ass. Come see me, punk nigga. That would be hilarious. Hell, Mulan got going on. Her ass underwater. Like, forget America, forget China, forget everybody underwater. I free. I'll never come up for air. She figured it out, everybody. She figured that shit out. God damn. That's what happened to you when you eat a 90-year-old butt. Like, it's not gold. It's not platinum. It's my teeth. Do you believe in eating a butt? He ate a 90-year-old butt. Look at his face. He ain't never gonna be right. He got a social security number on his head. Like, when I die, they'll know why. Eating a 90-year-old boy. Man, he gotta pop everything. But when it's time to get busy with her, he better come. He coming that motherfucker loaded. He coming there talking about, you gonna get this work. He gotta turn into loaded Lux just to get aroused for this chick. Like Harlem Hospital giving beds out. Coming there with the Woody of a lifetime. Like, see, I don't really care because when I share, I'm prepared to share. Took drugs over here and over there. He show up to her bedroom like he about to do a URL battle. I thought he was dead. Evander Holyfield still alive? He the poster boy for broke boxers. Floyd Mayweather starting to look like him. Now that he going broke. He better put out a Foreman grill. But give the ninja a run for his money. ICE detains and battle former North Miami mayor's partner, mother of his children. He probably sent them to go get her ass. He ain't even American. Ain't nothing American about his ass. Like, hey, what's up, brother? I'm not your brother. She from Somalia, so they both need to get detained. That's what else is going on. Richland County man who killed woman with pick sack sentenced to prison. Uh-oh, there go your boy. Somebody said they were looking for me. Rapper Mystical pleads guilty to 2022 rape charge, faces lengthy prison sentence. Damn, man. I should shake your ass, but watch yourself. He warned you before he come in the room. Watch yourself. You can get caught slipping around Mystical, you're gonna have a bad night. Shake your ass, but watch yourself. And be careful. You shaking all that ass. You better be careful. Hop out the bushes on your ass. Remember he used to do that? Make that sound effects like he cracking open the door? That was creepy when you go back and listen to it now. Rapper Mystical, also known as Michael Tyler, pleaded guilty to rape charge. And it be them, the animated rappers, the ones that's real enthusiastic, the ones jumping off stage and doing all that. Them be the weirdos. Because they got some type of ADHD or something going on. They over-sexual. They just can't calm it down. When you have an overactive rapper, you need to be concerned about that person. Because it might not be an act. With the Desiigner boy, this is mind control. And you can tell, rapper Desiigner known for mega hit Panda has been charged with indecent exposure after exposing himself multiple times on the airplane. So they told him to cut it out. They figured, what we gonna do with this motherfucker? We all the way in the air. We on our way back from Tokyo. There's no prison in the sky. Can you please put that away, sir? They figured he was done. They came back. He had that joint back out again. Yeah, panda, panda. This is a bad look for black people when you think about it. Just having him in society, it's not a good look. He's famous and he's doing stuff like this. He's supposed to be a representative for successful black men. Because when other people see you and you got a name for yourself, you got a little chain on, notoriety, nominated for a Grammy, they want to salute you. Say, that man right, he done something with himself. Why can't you do something with yourself? I was on the plane last week with this young man named Desiigner, and he has nice clothes, has an album. He's, oh, why can't you do something with yourself, Craig? But when you on the plane with Desiigner, he got that meat out, and he representing for the young black males of America. That's horrible. He need to go into hiding. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Fame is not what it's all cracked up to be. I'm pretty sure when he heard himself on the radio and he seen the bad chicks in the club talking about panda, it went straight to his head. You couldn't tell him nothing. He thought he was up there with Jay-Z and Nas and them, and he gonna make hits. He probably was planning on dropping 10 platinum albums back to back to back like DMX. Best believe stuff like that go through people's heads when they get a little taste. But that's when the test comes in. And he obviously failed it miserably. He failed it. If he would have just stayed, nothing about him says humble, doing the things that he got caught doing and still is doing. But when you under mind control to begin with, when you get involved in the industry and you willing to play along with whoever's in charge of your career. I was talking about something earlier, and I think I want to elaborate on it again real quick. Let me do that real fast. Let's get this together. Reg, get the music. Right, yeah, there you go. Put that on. I talked about it earlier. I want to talk about it again. I freaking love this keyboard. Matter of fact, let me show y'all my keyboard real quick. I ain't trying to stunt, but I really, really like it. Okay, look. I did a lot of research before I got this thing. I freaking love it. Okay, if you looking for a new keyboard, I recommend you get yourself one of these. Damn, I ain't know I could have got it for the low. But yeah, you want to get you a Crush 80. It got different colors, whatever. Now, it has a rain effect. So when you type in, it sounds like raindrops. And that's the best feature about this thing, man. And it feels so good on your fingers. Oh, man. That's like ASMR. Let's get into this real quick. Because when I did the stream earlier and I thought about it, I'm like, wow, how much money did Usher get from the Vegas residency? How much money went into his hand after the production? You know, the house always win. The casino had to get their cut. Backup dancers, and there's millions of them. There's people paying mortgages, buying cars and stuff off of doing tours with Usher. So when it all boils down to it, the promoter, the advertisement, the wardrobes, you got to feed everybody in the entourage. You got choreographers, lightings, the sound man. Usher's not doing all this stuff by himself. So if he make $5 million, how much of that money he get? He probably walk away with a cool 200 G's, maybe. He ain't walking away with no 4 million or $1 million at that. So to some of they made some big money. The production made big money. Whoever his handlers are, whoever's controlling his career. And I heard he married his manager or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that real quick. Get that up there. because we got to talk about this. A lot of these celebrities be dead broke and you wouldn't even know it. Yeah, man. Let's look at this real fast because this is kind of crazy. 15 things to know about Usher's boss of a wife, Grace Miguel. And she looked dead on his mama. Dead on his mama. She looked just like a younger version of his mother, man. Matter of fact, let me get this together for y'all too, because I'm over here freaking out. And that's pretty common. People like people, they interested in people that remind them of their mama or whatever the case. I know it's weird, but hell, that's what's going on. Look at his beautiful mama when she was younger. Then he turned around and married her. She looked just like his damn mother. But a lot of men to tell you that, oh, my wife, she looks just like my mother and whatever the case. But goddamn, Usher, you really did it this time, son. You found a woman that looked dead on your mama and he married her. Usher has finally tied the knot with his longtime girlfriend, Grace Miguel. They confirmed that the two secretly married earlier this month after getting engaged in January. Of course, Usher's biggest fans are probably a little jealous that the hottie is officially off of the market or whatever. Let's talk about this woman. she a MILF for real. She from Brooklyn. Grace Miguel was born in Brooklyn and raised by her mother representing Queens, but she was raised out in Brooklyn. Her real name is Michelle Grace Harry. Though she is known by friends as Grace Miguel or whatever, she's a mom. Grace is the mother of two teenagers, a son and a daughter. She got kids out here. She from Brooklyn. She just married Usher. She probably ripping him off. Wait. She is always sharing how proud she is of her two children. Her daughter Leaf is also involved in music, while her son Raiden is reportedly dating Lauryn Hill's daughter, Sayla Marley, the daughter that was getting her ass beat by Lauryn Hill. She's a philanthropist. She was an executive on the chef on the set of the Cosby Show. So Bill got to her ass, man. Oh, hell no. She done drunk the damn Jell-O pudding. She looked like one of them Lisa Bonet's, one of them Cosby favorites. Raven Simone in the face. One of them light, bright, hand-selected, picked by Mr. Bill. Hell, she looked like Camille. She thick with it. And Mr. Cosby picked her up before she got with Usher. She was cooking steaks for Bill, rubbing his belly, calling him Big Papa, got her hand all under his sweater. She been groomed for a long time. She was an executive chef on the set of the Cosby Show. She old as fuck. The Cosby Show been off the air for 40 years. Her bio on Usher's website also noted that she started off in the industry working with catering companies before branching off and forming her own catering company. Her company ended up servicing the entertainment industry, during which she became the executive chef for the Cosby Show. However, when the show ended, she knew it was time to move on to something else. So that's how she got in the door with her Jell-O pudding. Like, oh boy, can you fix me another plate? Would you like to have a drink with me? He give her a drink. She ain't never the same no more. Oh, this is delicious. I would like to have another bite. Can you cook for me in my hotel? There's a hot plate in there. And you know she went in there and did it. When the show ended in 1992, I knew it was time for a complete change. She added, damn, she been cooking that long? She cooking before you was born. Usher, he got him a cougar. She added in her bio for Usher's philanthropy website, Usher wasn't even born yet. I had a passion for bringing people together and was socially immersed in the creative scene. I knew a lot of the great photographers, magicians, and artists, so it only made sense for me to transition into music. Yeah, she got that Alicia Keys shit going on. And he got the whole Yoruba pantheon on his neck. So yeah, whatever they got going on, he like her and he wanted her. Got a pretty smile. She old school with it. She could teach him a thing or two. I like her. She got that look, that Jordache look from the early 90s. She worked for the biggest companies in the music industry and is currently the top executive at Def Jam Records. She climbed her way to the top. Yeah, she climbed her way all right to the top, working for companies like MCA Records, Jive Records, and Geffen Records. She is now the executive vice president of marketing creative services, and she's entitled to all of Usher's money. If she wanted to cash out on his ass tonight, she could. She also manages Usher. A full time. Damn, he getting pimped both ways. His mother used to be his manager. So he found somebody else to do the mothering for him, man. And babe, don't worry, your dinner's ready. I cooked that shit like I used to do for Mr. Cosby. Your show is booked. You ain't got to worry about that, babe. Everything's good, Usher. All you got to do is be sexy. Now get out there and make my money. Like, oh, yeah, yeah. He got the best of both worlds. That's his pusher, man. His mama, his daddy, and his sister, too. I have an incredible partner and manager. How your wife gonna be? Man, you know he don't wear the pants in that household. She could shut his shit down at any moment. Like, you ain't got no shows, bitch. I gave your shit to Suki Hana. No! She got too much leverage. She know how to work this. Look at her, man. Cosby's favorite. Like, oh boy, is she coming back? He bought the Cosby Show back, hoping that she come back. How your wife gonna be a manager? That's bad business. He paying rent. He doing everything. She got other money. Like, what you expect me to get out there and entertain, nigga? Put on your suit. I don't feel like it today. My leg hurt, my feet. I'm old, baby. I'm older than you. Get your ass. My wife, she motivates me to work. And maybe that's why he had all them damn shows. And in the process of them doing all them shows, she around to marry his ass. As if his cut wasn't good enough just for let that man have his cut. You already the manager, you gonna get your cut. Then you gonna get your managing cut. Then marry the man too, so he gotta pay for dinner on top of you getting the cut as a manager when he got time to ball out. That's that watermelon. That shrimp, that spinach, and them grits. I bet you never had it. And if you did, you'll be feeling yourself like I'm feeling myself. All that money, and I don't think Usher walked away with a quarter of that. They generated $142,885,000, and she married his ass right after that. And that was just for the first go around. That was in, 2024. Good Jesus. Then in 2025, England hit them with a whopping 20 mil for these dates. For half of April, they got a whopping 20 mil from England. All them beautiful Spice Girls out there. Oh, Usher, can I take your picture? I would love to spend time with you. They say the hygiene is a little, and I don't know if that's true or not, but they say the hygiene is a little crazy out there. Ain't no deodorant, don't need for that. There's lavender for that. You don't need that. No, toothpaste, no, it's yucky. Just eat your grits. Eat your grits. They ain't brushing the damn thing. You be like, no, Usher, can I take your picture? You get like, damn, she look good. You get close. They calling the Spice Girls for a reason. It got onions, garlic, all that. Then he went to Paris. They hit him with a measly $3 million. I guess that's good, but we prefer having other artists give you maybe $3 million. Maybe that's good enough for him. No, his wife took that money and put that in her back pocket. That's chump change. That's purse money for Usher's wife. They snagged that little 3 mil. You figure, hell, she ain't doing no work. Amsterdam hit them with close to $10 million. So, damn, that's a hell of a drop. In 2024, they killed the game. In 2025, they ain't make half of what they made. And that's for everybody when you think about it. That goes to show that the stock drop for a lot of people. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all listening in 2024, y'all did pretty good. You was pretty proud of yourself. Like, I made a killing in 2024. Fast forward to 2025, you looking at them taxes like, damn, I ain't make half of what I made the year before. What's going on? And it ain't just you. Usher went through the same thing. I'm not even going to waste my time looking at Designer's revenue or whatever the case, because ever since he got caught masturbating on the plane, his stock dropped. I don't know what his situation looking like, but he ain't making Usher type money. Look at this.
Call him a freaky frog and all of these other things. I mean, we really haven't seen anything as crazy as the Designer situation on the plane since the Pee Wee Herman incident. And I can totally understand now why celebrities decide to just take a private jet to avoid...
Hold on. Why they do that? He already going through it bad. They threw Pee Wee Herman in on it. That was very unnecessary. Look.
Other side, like, nah, this is exactly why he fell off, and obviously call him a freaky frog and all of these other things. I mean, we really haven't seen anything as crazy as the Designer situation on the plane since the Pee Wee Herman incident.
Hold on, wait a minute. They put Pee Wee on the damn trial. Maybe I'm sleepy. Am I seeing things? But he a rapper affiliated with Pee Wee Herman? Panda. It's over for this man. It's over for him. Ain't no coming back from this.
I can totally understand now why celebrities decide to just take a private jet to avoid anything, you know? Because this is where I got to just take a private jet, and now why celebrities easy as the Designer situation on the plane since the Pee Wee Herman incident.
Well, I need to see his face.
The Pee Wee Herman incident.
I need to see his face. When I think of Designer, now I automatically think of Pee Wee Herman, a Jamaican version. It is what, and there's women out there that'll get pregnant by Designer still. They got a good dude, work a good job, come home with a hot plate. Baby, I got your chicken, got your rice, baby. Your boyfriend come in the house with his headphones on, listening to that Rick Astley. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna say goodbye. I'm never gonna run around and hurt you. I'm never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and desert you. They will pass up on a guy like that to get pregnant by Designer. Have a baby with ADHD fresh out the womb. It's no point in trying to be a nice guy. You gotta do some asshole shit every now and then. When she go to bite her cheeseburger, just slap that shit out of her hand and look at her real stupid. Look at her just with the sweaty face. Look at her just like how Designer looking right there. Smack her cheeseburger out of her hand and look at her just like that. She gonna be mad, but that's when you come back with the makeup sex. And when you tapping that thing, had that same look, just like that. Do not break your concentration. Keep that face the whole month and make sure she see it. Missionary looking just like that. She gonna love your raggedy, dusty ass for the rest of your life. I need to see who a man and who not in the chat, because I'll be confused. Who a man and who not? Because people be hitting me up. I don't know what's going on. It be niggas with lipstick. I'm confused. And I don't like it. Man, or y'all gonna have to start letting. I ain't leaving this video until we do this roll call. Who a man or not in the chat? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Sean speaking from experience. I ain't tolerating no disrespect. That's a man. I know that's a man. The Lisa Sammy, that's a man. You can't tell me that ain't a man. Talking about sing it to me, Sean, it turns me on. Only a man would say something like that. Somebody said, Sean, put the Henny down. We gonna figure this out tonight. Cause I'm convinced ain't nothing but dudes in my chat. Ain't never been a female. All them women, they was men. Oh, I know that's a man. It ain't not one female. Hold on, wait a minute. That's a man. Ain't got one woman on the bed. They all dudes with wigs and lipsticks on. Where that Stacy, that nigga name ain't Stacy. Nigga named Chauncey. That's a man. I know it was a man. Y'all thought y'all had me fooled. I looked at the demographics on my video. I know what's going on. Oh, now they don't want to comment. Y'all see that? As soon as I called them out, they stopped leaving comments. I rest my case, man. Y'all trying to have me go crazy like Desiigner. That's probably what made him lose his mind. Y'all remember the baby? He said that at his concert and they canceled him for calling out them dudes at his concert. Hold on. Let me see if it's on there. Cause he called them dudes out and they was mad at his concert. He said, yeah, I can't even go backstage without them dudes shucking on each other at my show. Look. Jason Wildboy, that's a man. I know that's a man. Hold on, look. Look.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexual transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
I'll get somebody out here $1 million if they can guess who in here.
He should have never, he broke a lot of hearts when he said that. A lot of them boys, they felt self-conscious when he said what he said. Same way them dudes, they don't like that. They all in the chat. SMDing. You don't know who's who or what's what or what's going on around here. But that's Negro here nor there. I'm going to kick it with y'all. What time is it? I'm going to kick it with y'all for a little bit before I get out of here. We got a lot going on. I'm about to be hitting up SAT tomorrow, but the truth of the matter is I don't know what the hell's going on in the media today. Y'all see me talking about Desiigner. I figure I'd throw that in there, but what's going on in the world with these celebs or in the news, period. They talking about Lotto pregnant. Who gives a fuck if Lotto's pregnant? Who is she? She ain't Mary J. Blige or nobody like that. She ain't got no hits that I know of. She make music for thoughts. I don't give a damn what's going on with no damn Lotto. And Nick Cannon, oh man. You know it might be a Nick Cannon day tomorrow because it's unlimited stuff. He look like he half dead. Look at him. He look like he a sickly old man that's still tapping cheeks and ain't got no business doing it. He too old to be wilding out like that. But like I said in my last video, Nick got that. He know what was going on. He's full of wisdom. That brother, he educated. He know what time it is. He ain't slow. Nick Cannon know what's up, but he got to play slow because the game too heavy. He too influential, and he can't be using his influence to try to wake up people that don't even want to be woke. Hey, Dr. Umar Johnson went through it, trying to fight the good fight and preach the good word. It's worth it. You wasting your time. People want to be entertained. And that's why Umar Johnson started doing blogs and doing shows with Drewski and going the entertainment route because honestly, that's what the people want. And for the people that's older and you figure you could reach and teach and preach, they playing Candy Crush on their damn phone. So, yeah. But he tried it with that Cannon class. Matter of fact, let me take a look at that real quick because he really did try with it. Shout out to Nick Cannon. Let me see. Type this in. Oh, man. Y'all forgot about Cannon class. Yeah, Kanye West on it. Tried to sit down with Yeezy and kick that knowledge. He had KRS-One. He gave a platform to KRS to have that talk with the black physicists in the back. I'm surprised he kept this shit up there. If it was me, I would have been took that down. He live with this? Wait a minute. He can't be live.
In my opinion, personal opinion,
Right.
especially if you understand it.
Right.
Because all I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
Somebody running reruns of Nick Cannon class. He got fans out there that's trying to keep it alive. He ought to sue their ass. Yeah, Malcolm X books with Dr. Umar on it. Black parents, and he tried to do the right thing, but it backfired so bad to where they canceled him and he had to apologize to the Jewish community. Cannon's class, Nick Cannon and Professor Griff. He had Common on there. And I'm pretty sure he dreamed of doing this. He wanted to have all the intellectual brothers on there to have intellectual conversations, bring back them school days or whatever the case. What else he had on there? Of course, he had the brother Dr. Umar Johnson on that show to sit down and talk with the brother Nick Cannon about the black community. And it all failed. Dr. Carr was on there. He had Young Pharaoh? Oh, hell no. Wait a minute.
These guys, I tell you, man, I respect.
Somebody photoshopped that shit. Yeah, he had Dame Dash on there. My Son was on there. He had Billy Carson on there. See, Nick Cannon was on some shit for a little bit. Hold on, look.
Religion is the fictitious excuse of origins of non-black people. Religion is not real. So when we take religion off the table and we take the evolution theory off the table, no non-black person has factually ever been able to explain where they come from.
So history and script, we throwing religion and history out the window.
We throwing Western psychology's version of history out. So any basic level geneticist, any basic level biologist.
This nigga taking notes. This is barbershop talk. It's absolutely fine amongst people that want to hear that, Sharif. You don't get on no syndicated platform talking like that, especially when you don't own the platform. That's stupid. You trying to sell your own veggie burgers out of McDonald's. You bought in your own veggies, you made your own patties, and you trying to sling them next to their cheeseburgers, and it ain't even on the menu. Hell yeah, you gonna get the boot.
Will tell you not only do we have carbon in our DNA, I mean in our skin, from billions of years old exploded stars, which they call stardust. What they failed to tell you is stardust is genetic material. So your DNA and the molecular structure.
More like crack dust they smoking. That's that coke. That coke dust he talking about, man. I hate to hear them talking like that. Cause it sound good. That's where the Jedi mind trick come in. Some shit sound too good. They know how to make it. It's like rapping. And that's what the conscious community was. They was a bunch of spitters that had their own bars that they concocted together that they spit at people to see if they gonna feel it or not. Whatever happened to Sinetta TV? You had brother Sarah Suit Seti. It was a whole bunch of them spitting them black political bars. And they was all doing it for the Nubian cootie or whatever. They was trying to get them sister wives popping. And a lot of them dudes had about 10 wives on the conscious hotep bullshit. The herbal teas and the incense. And would drop all 10 of them sister wives to be with one white girl. I synced it. And them women, oh, I do anything for my king. I keep my nanny clean with peanut butter and Aquafina. I do it all for my king. My king wants for nothing. We take care of our king. His bum ass sitting at home while they working and paying all the bills, but when they come home, he got them scriptures laid out. I synced it. And for Nick Cannon to already be solidified to join the conscious community for what? He probably wanted them sister wives when you think about it. He got a colony of his own while he on that conscious black man tip. He got all them baby mamas. He got this house, that house. He go to see the kids over there. He might act like he it slipped my mind. Who's the nigga? Mansa Musa or somebody taking care of all them sister wives, whatever the case. But that's Negro, you know. The black conscious community always been about some sex. Because when the sisters come up in there and they get to choosing, oh, you was with Brother Ra last week. Now you with Brother Tutankhamun this week. Sister, you need to make up your mind. My kings are very enlightened. It's so hard to choose because one man can turn into another man, and before you know it, I'm with his brother man. I'm saying, how long I've been on here? What time is it? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Desiigner, you gonna have to figure it out, man. God damn, that bleach is popping. Smokey Robinson better come get his grandson. Damn, what the fuck they do to her face? She look like a runaway fox. They put her back in the zoo. She 40 years old, face full of fillers, and she's just a mess. If it start raining, she gonna run under the house looking like that. I just got done talking about this nigga, didn't I? The Baby says a rapper asked him to stage fake beef amid the Kendrick Lamar and Drake feud. You damn right. People trying to get it. He on medication too. He got that same look on his face as Blueface and Desiigner. Fat, puffy face, look dumbfounded. He on meds. Damn, that's fucked up with a Fugazi chain on. Come on, brother, man. You snatch that chain, he be like, you can have it. You can have it. I get another one. I got other ones. You can have it. It ain't gonna be no smoke if you snatch that chain. All these rappers on medication. Oh, I was about, wait a motherfucking minute. You dirty motherfucker. He getting booty from Judge Judy. That's the other big booty Judy. Like, you're my motherfucker. She took a picture with the original motherfucker. Like, I'm tired of these old ass bitches on this old ass plane. Ain't no young bitches nowhere, man. Man, what in the hell they got going on? And they've been together on multiple occasions. They sharing drinks and he booed up in the cut with Judge Judy with the booty. Ought to be ashamed of himself. Using that old lady for her lawyering skills. She doing everything for him. But that's Negro here nor there. Oh. Oh, that's King Von mama. No wonder he was a killer. He come home, ain't no telling what's going on at his damn house when he get home. She worse than Blueface mama. Oh. Oh, I'm so loud. Oh. That booty look terrible. She need to cover that shit up. She got kids. Ugh. You know that ass stink. What's going on? Yo, y'all remember the I thought that was a man. God damn. Big ass shoulder, big every. She need to play football. Y'all remember the PSP? It was a piece of shit. I remember that. All it could do was play old school games and Crash Bandicoot. It was garbage. What was this? Florida man gets 81 years for using drones to smuggle drugs and other contraband into state prison. He dropped the drone over the jail with them packs, them bundles. All the inmates, they jumping up and down, praising the sky. Like, yeah, man, yeah, you did it. Yeah, nigga. Next thing you know, he in the damn jail. Like, ain't no drones when he's gone. Doom, doom, doom. Ain't no drones when he gone. Ain't no drones anymore. Ain't no drones when he's gone. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, goddamn. OJ the Juice Man arrested for allegedly pointing a gun at a state trooper during the highway incident in Atlanta. Damn, man, he gonna turn into a revolutionary doing shit like that. Brother Geronimo Pratt, OJ the Juice Man. Like, yeah, man, I was the Tupac of Atlanta. Uh-oh. Bill Cosby come out the jail counting his pills like, oh boy, the party's about to happen again. I got 1 pill, 2 pills, 3 pills for Bill. Oh, Bill, you dropped one. Can you get that for me, please? Come out the jail counting them pills. He's so happy to get out that motherfucker, he ain't even put his shirt on. Beans and cornbread, beans and cornbread, beans and cornbread, He putting all the way to the car to get out of jail. Soon as he get in the car, they turn that big band up loud. Beans and cornbread, You dropped one, Bill. 1 pill, 2 pill, 3 pills for Bill. What the hell he did? A professional cornhole player with no arms and legs. Wait a minute. He a professional with this shit, though. A cornhole player with no arms and legs is accused of fatally shooting the man during an argument and fleeing with the victim still in the damn car. Oh my God, how in the hell he drive off? Nigga shot the steering wheel and shot the pedal and made it all the way home. He panicked. He didn't know how to drive. Like, pop, pop. The Tesla drove him all the way home. The Tesla was scared. Please don't shoot anymore. What the hell? 7 dogs stolen from their owners have gone viral after escaping their captors and returning home together. Oh, they need to make a movie. They need to make a movie. The dogs that made it back, they said, fuck that, we going back home. Toot, day, baby, come on. They figured that shit out as a unit. And we all we got. GLB, man, we all we got. They made it back. Yeah, we going home. Ooh. Ain't that about it? Hold on. No, see, now this, I was having fun. I can't even read this because these little niggas, they need to send them back to Zimbabwe. They'd do good in Africa. Like, what's your name? Have none. Where you from? From Norway. You go home, meal, give me all free. Send them niggas back to Africa. Apple CEO Tim Cook is urging individuals to cease doom strolling. People need to allocate more time in nature. You ain't Steve Jobs. He act like he invented the apple. I like oranges, personally. I acquired the company. They gave it to me because they thought I was the best fit, but honestly, I don't like cell phones. I hug trees, I like to go for walks and feed the birds. Fuck a phone. They need to find a new CEO. Like the same phone as last year. There's no upgrades. Just a case. Same camera, same every fucking thing. You're going to get the same update as someone with an iPhone 12. Don't waste your money. Not for you. Go hug a tree. Apple CEO Tim Cook urges individuals to cease doom strolling. People need to allocate more time. That's because he know what the phone's really doing to people. And he can't stand it. He wake up some nights like, ay. He's standing at the window with his hand on his hip. Honey, what's wrong? They're losing their minds out there. They're going crazy. They don't understand. If the next download, they're fucked. Don't doom stroll. Go outside. Take a breath. Your phone isn't your friend. Trust me, it isn't. You're gonna go. Yo, I ain't going front. That ChatGPT turned into your best friend when you ain't got nobody. Who can you run to? Late night, you want to have a conversation. The chat there for you, man. I had some amazing conversations with. I'll catch myself slipping up, treating it like it's a real person. One time I got real emotional. I said, thank you, ChatGPT. He said, don't worry, baby. Everything gonna be all right. You know, it's gonna be all right, blazy. Me and the chat got nicknames for each other and things. It's getting pathetic. You know what I'm saying? It is scary. Gotta leave that stuff alone. 20 individuals sustained gunshot wounds in Chicago over the weekend in separate incidents. The ages of the victims range from 22 to 57. Right round 110th Street. Is the final junkie for free. What people still doing out? That's what they, and you know, I ain't gonna say that's what they get, but man, take your ass somewhere. Ain't got no business out there with them fools. You won't catch me out there. For what? They just be on the block. Out there doing shit. Go somewhere and sit down. People be doing too much. Donald Trump considers deploying National Guard to airports. Well, I mean, hey, guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, excuse me. Which rapper is the best hip hop storyteller of all times? Damn. That's a tough one. It damn sure ain't Jay-Z. DMX, he can paint a vivid picture for damn sure. Ice Cube can too. Scarface, he told some stories that was amazing. Nas can, that's a tough 3 stacks. Oh man, everybody but Jay-Z. But if I had to pick the best, that's a tough one. Cause Cube can paint a vivid ass picture and be very, very blunt about. He'll put it out there, plain and simple. The children's story, Slick Rick. That's the man that inspired everybody else to get their storytelling on point. So I have to give it to Rick. If I had to choose the best hip hop storyteller, Slick Rick get my vote. Cause he invented the genre. So yeah, and plus, Outkast had the art of storytelling featuring Slick Rick. So that goes to show that he mentored them as well. You know, Tupac was influenced. All of them was influenced by Rick. So yeah, he get my vote. Nas was damn sure influenced by Slick Rick. Everything about Nas is Slick Rick. So yeah, he get my vote. Scarface is good, but the fabrications in his music sounded like an old pallbearer. I never seen a man die till I seen a man cry. And when I walked into his house, it was dirt everywhere, and he was laying on the couch. I asked him why he was masturbating. He said that his name was Desiigner, and he couldn't take it. Then I went up the stairs later. I looked around the house, and he ain't had no damn gators. So I came in the living room. I asked where they was going. They said that they was leaving soon. I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die. That's the only song I remember, and it was fire. Okay, I like that. Let's get back to some more of that. I want to look at some more of that. What else they got for me? At New York's LaGuardia Airport late Sunday night, dozens of people were injured, and the pilot and co-pilot were killed in a collision between the arriving air. Can't see. That's why I ain't trying to take no plane no time soon. Rest in peace, man. That's some sad news. U.S. birth rate hits record low as 52% of women ages through 20 and 39 are childless. That's because ain't nobody trying to put no babies up in these chicks. That's the perfect age range to say hell no. I told myself I'd rather be in an elderly, mature relationship. A mature relationship. And for all the men out there, y'all gotta feel me on this, man. It might be your best bet to be in a very, very mature relationship, especially at this point. And young men feel the same way. They ain't trying to deal with no 20 nothing. I ain't trying to even think about it. Me talking to a 20 something for we ain't got nothing to talk about. I don't give a damn. I ain't gonna be able to do it. You 20 something or early 30s or whatever, man, in this climate, hell no. You gotta be a good 52, a 68 on some Angela Bassett. That's what make the most sense. You want a 90s chick, a 80, you want to get somebody like how Usher did it. You don't want no young chick. Look, gotta put that on. This what you need, brother. You need you a nice little Angela Bassett situation. That's what you yeah. That's a better look for you. Now she'll beat your ass if you get out of line. You gotta make sure you stay in line with this one. But yeah, you will be all right right there. You don't need nothing else. Hold on, who else was it too? That's a good look. Oh, let me do this. There you go. That's all you need. You don't need no young chick, no 20 nothing. Get you as annihilate and call it a day. She 54, cool. That's where you need to keep it at. 54. Mature, Don't been there, done that, and ain't got no time for no foolishness. Ain't trying to be out in them streets. Ain't trying to be in them clubs. She cool money. She like to lay back, kick back, glass of wine, good food, conversation, movie, vacation. No drama. Ain't nobody checking for no 20. And if you is, you must want a bullet in your ass, man. Damn, go back to that picture. Where the other one at? I ain't no womanizer or nothing like that, but I do appreciate a beautiful woman. And she's definitely that. Classic beauty. It might not be another classic beauty like Sanaa Lathan. She like Marilyn Monroe status, but better. That's all you need. I'm trying to tell you, man. Okay, let me go ahead and get out of here, man. I done said all I had to say. Okay, I'm going to end this video. I got plans. Tomorrow is going down. Y'all stay tuned. Gonna be dropping some new heat. Y'all be good out there. All them fun boys left the video after I exposed them. Y'all see what happened? Jason, wow, all the real ones are still here. All them weirdos, they gone. Brandy Cartier is still there. BB is still kicking it. Devon is here. See what I'm talking about, Jason Wild Boy? When I called them out, they scatter like roaches. Yardy D is here as well. Y'all see what's going on? Now where the rest of them at? Andre Bryant, what it do, dog? Yeah, that's a man. 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 And that's a man. Them all men. We gonna keep it rolling. We gonna keep on doing what we do on Docs Daily. Ain't nothing changed. We still gonna be pulling up in them, not them Tesla trucks. We still gonna be pulling up in them Pentas. All y'all gotta do is stay tuned. I took my melatonin. I ate my watermelon. Probably need a handful of trail mix and I'm gonna call it a night. Talk about Nick Cannon, nasty ass tomorrow. It's gonna be a movie. When I get to editing and cutting and digging all on Nick Cannon, no Diddy, it's gonna be crazy. Talk about his harem, his baby mothers, his Afrocentricity. How he all about that he be reading the Quran and everything, and ain't no wrong with that. He riding around with Amber Rose. He gonna get exposed. Might even put a wig on him, put some lipstick on his face, man. Have him looking real stupid on the YouTube. Pull up pictures of his high school graduation. Got him looking like Moneybag Yo in the pictures. With a chick with a big belly looking pregnant. Tie him in a Diddy baby mama, 50 Cent baby mama, make it real nasty. Throw Mariah Carey under the bus. I'm going to war on Nick Cannon tomorrow, and y'all gonna see it. Mr. 40 Hours is in the building. Said your boo-boo gonna be a slushy. Why he worried about another man's boo-boo? If that ain't zesty, I don't know what it is. Yesterday, his name was Mrs. 40 Hours. He came back after the sex change. Now he Mr. 40 Hours. Is that how long it took for them to do the operation? Worried about another man's boo. And I know you a member. But I don't tolerate no disrespect, man. Yeah, I've been here for way too long. Okay, I want to say a few more things before I go. Because April is here. You know what I'm saying? And we like a quarter through the year. Like, where did it go? We already halfway there. Before you know it, it's gonna be July. My birthday gonna roll around, and hell, it's gonna be time to do the holidays all over again. Before you know it, Halloween is gonna roll around. For the kids out there, their summer is gonna fly by so fast. It's already happening. I know they're waiting to get out of school. And for the people out there that like to do your shopping and stuff, well, how come ain't nobody going to work? You could get out there early in the day thinking you could run your errands, everybody at work. No, nobody's at work. Well, what's going on out there? And in the summer, it's only going to get crazier. So we're going to see what it do. People got plans on thotting it out this summer. Y'all seen what happened with the spring break and the Houston rodeo? People, they came back home with diseases out their ass. And you figure, why would you go out there and do all that freaking? But when you young, that's what's on your mind. And unfortunately, there's a lot of older people out there that still haven't matured. But maturity does come with time. And you can't fault yourself for being immature if you're a young person. And there's a lot of mature young people, but experience, well, it's more so about learning from your experiences, because people have experiences and keep having them same experiences over and over again because they don't learn the lesson. So if you want to quit having the same experience, you have to learn the lesson. And the only way you can learn the lesson is if you hold yourself accountable. As long as there's somebody to blame and you're not willing to take the blame, then you're going to keep on having the same experience. But if you step back and look at the scenario, because regardless of what it is, you're not a saint. You're not innocent in nothing. There's nothing that somebody can do to you that you haven't done to somebody else. You've done it, but you just don't like the way it feels when it's done to you. And the only way to really mature is to accept the fact that you're no better than anybody else. And that's something that people don't want to deal with. People don't want to deal with that part of reality. But when you decide to deal with that part, that's when you start to mature. And it'll take people a lifetime to come to that conclusion. It probably take for some tragic things to happen for a person to really look at it from that perspective. But if you're still in denial, that just makes things 1,000 times worse. And that's where people begin to lose their mind. When your mind crack, that's when your shit go all the way left. But it has everything to do with accountability. If you want to save your sanity, then you're going to have to hold yourself accountable and stop pointing the finger and blaming. And that's, a lot of men don't want to deal with relationships because they find that a lot of women refuse to hold themselves accountable. But unfortunately, a lot of men don't want to hold themselves accountable neither. So that's why you left with so much immaturity in the world. Somebody heard what I said. Somebody received what I said. So I feel like I did a good job. Let me go ahead and roll out, baby. And y'all be good out there. And thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily. We gonna be back with more information, more celebrities, more what's happening in the world. Y'all be good out there, baby, baby, baby.